Joining me is a very special guest. She's Janine Charles Farray, and she has quite a really impressive portfolio here. She's the marketing strategist and media analyst with Caribbean Fashion Plus Week. Now, Caribbean Fashion Plus Week is happening from the 1st of November to the 4th, and if you haven't, kind of guessed from the name, it's about plus size fashion. So, Janine, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Selena.
So tell us a little bit about fashion, Caribbean Fashion Plus Week. Why have a plus size fashion show?
Okay, well, people who are accustomed to following fashion in the fashion industry will be familiar with fashion designs being done for 0 to 6, which is a term in fashion. What has been missing largely from the industry internationally, not just in the Caribbean, is a focus on Caribbean fashion for plus size people. In the Caribbean, our shape is prone to the curvy, so it's important for us to acknowledge as a fashion industry in the Caribbean that we need the sizes above size 12.
What do you hope to achieve with Caribbean Fashion Plus Week?
3 things we'd like to leave with our audience for Caribbean Fashion Plus Week. The first thing we'd like to do is to have the designers, the Caribbean designers, not just Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago has been blessed. We have strong designers. But generally in the Caribbean, what we hope to achieve is that we could convince and persuade designers that the plus size category is a feasible and lucrative niche to target. We would like to convince our consumers, because there are many of us. Ministry of Health recently released some statistics in September of this year that said that 58% of our population is plus size. So our consumers need to be educated, and they need to be informed that there are plus size options for you available in Trinidad and Tobago and in the Caribbean. We would love to buy local. We would probably love to buy local wear, but if only they carried it in our size, So that's the second thing. And third thing is that the development of the industry is important. All the stakeholders, all the people who are working in the industry, hairstylists, makeup artists, there is no size differentiation for those people. So we also want our ancillary services to know that the plus size industry is growing and that there are opportunities available there for anybody who's looking for work.
Now, this is the 2nd year for Caribbean Fashion Plus Week. How has it grown from then to now?
Oh, Selena, I am so excited about how this Fashion Week has grown. Now, I've only just joined the team. The host of the show is Carivogue International. That's Miss Shayana Alain. She's the CEO and founder. And I was brought on board this year to assist them with the marketing strategy and promotional plan. And I think it's been going quite well, if I may say so. And the way that this Fashion Week has grown is that we definitely have more interest from makeup artists, from hairstylists. The places where you thought that you might have perceived a challenge have been going very, very smoothly. We also have the addition of international models. When we did it last year, we only had TNT models, which is good because we're developing our own industry. So Trinidad and Tobago is definitely representing at Caribbean Fashion Plus Week, and it's going to be really amazing. So we have that to look forward to. Heather Jones is doing a plus size collection for the first time ever. The Cloth, Robert Young. Big names. These are designers who have taken up the challenge of doing a plus size collection, some of them for the first time ever. And I really am anxious to see what comes down the runway on Saturday and Sunday.
What can we expect from the different days? Because it's running from the 1st to the 4th of November.
Yes. Well, the entire Fashion Week begins this Thursday, the 1st of November, with a breakfast launch. That's mostly for the media, not really quite for the public, but, Win TV, of course, is invited to come and take that in, because you have an opportunity to speak to the designers and the international models directly. Find out why come to the Caribbean, why Trinidad and Tobago, how come you've made your career a plus size fashion model, how does that work? Definitely. So that's the first thing. The Thursday evening, we have seminars at Cascadia Hotel, Conference Room 1, where we can delve a bit deeper into how do we develop this plus size industry, what is needed. Friday afternoon, we have the same thing, another seminar. We're featuring several great speakers, including Cherise Solomon, who is starting her own association in fashion. It's the Fashion, I believe it's the Fashion Industry Trinidad and Tobago, FITT. So that's interesting. And then on Saturday, we have Pan in Style, which is our first runway. That's in conjunction with Sforzata Steel Orchestra in St. Augustine. And that's Pan with fashion, with dance, with everything is included. So that's more of a lime. So you can come and lime with us. And tickets for that are $125. There's an after party happening after that at 9, which is mostly the pan side saying we need to do something after the show, you know, like after the party there's a party. So that's also happening, and that the entire cost of the two events is $125. And on the Sunday we have the final, the grand finale, Runway Caribbean, and that's happening at the ballroom at Cascadia Hotel, and that starts at 6 p.m. and tickets for that are $200.